Yo, what's going on, everybody? I am finally back with you on YouTube. I know it's been a long time since I've posted. It's been about a couple months, but we had a lot of IRL things going on. I do work a full job in law enforcement, full-time career in law enforcement, have a family, and a bunch of other things were going on, as well as the fact that I just didn't have the motivation or the want to be playing MLB The Show 20 consistently enough to post videos on a daily for y'all, or on a consistent basis. MLB The Show 20, I wasn't even, like, towards the end, the last couple months when I stopped posting, I was only playing my days off, and I was playing maybe 1 or 2 games at a time. Like, I just didn't feel like playing. I was really bored of the game. There was nothing to do, and I don't know. I just didn't want to play, man. It is what it is, but we're back now. The MLB The Show 21 is here. We're going full-fledged. We're going to make YouTube a priority. We're going to try to post daily. Each and every day there should be a new video starting from today. Like I said, I do get a full-time law enforcement career and also a family. So there's things that are going to get in the way, but we're not going to make excuses for it. We're going to try to post daily for y'all. And we're going to go full-fledged with this content stuff, man. I really have a motivation, a spark, that I want to try to give it my all to be able to produce great content for y'all. Like I said, you guys, please help me out. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know what I need to improve on, and so on and so forth, and I'll try to work on it, I promise you. But anyways, our first video of MLB The Show 21 is going to be Pinpoint Pitching tutorial. So, Pinpoint Pitching is something that is new to MLB The Show 21, and it is a great addition. They added a third interface to pitching besides meter and analog for online play. With that being said, I think it is the best pitching interface that there is. However, there's a lot of people that don't understand it and aren't going to use it because they don't understand it. Hopefully, if you're watching this video and you don't understand it, by the end of it, you will understand how to use it and how to practice to get better. So, with that being said, we're going to go into custom practice, okay? And I'm going to show you why Pinpoint is better than the other two interfaces. At first, I'm going to show you why. Then, after I show you why it is, then I'm going to show you how to make it, to maximize it so that it comes to fruition to its best potential and being the best that it can be. Okay? I've practiced it quite a bit in the beta. The beta, they allowed us to continue practicing, and I practiced it pretty much the last 3 or 4 weeks before MLB Show 20. I practiced it every day, and I got a very good general idea on how to use it. I'm still getting better at it. I'm not going to say that I'm the best at it, but I'm pretty good, I could say, especially for the beginning of the year and it being a completely new interface. But anyways, without further ado, let's get into this video. Before we do, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn those notifications on, leave a like on the video, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below, and I'll try to answer them as quickly as possible, all right? Also, make sure you follow me on Twitch. The link to my Twitch channel will be in the description below, and as well as my Twitter handle will be in the description below. Give me a follow on both platforms. I'd highly appreciate it if you would, all right? But let's get into this pitching tutorial. All right, so we're just picking whatever team. Doesn't matter, honestly. I'm going to show you the difference, why Pinpoint is better than the other two right now. So we're on Pinpoint already, okay? You see that little black circle around the ball, okay? That little black circle is the area of which the ball should land in that general area, okay, if you get the best possible pitch with a perfect release with 100% accuracy. When it comes to Pinpoint, it has accuracy and release timing, okay? And that circle right there, this is on Legend, that's pretty small. Obviously, the ground's best pitches is fastball and has the most control, and that's why it's going to have the smallest circle. Each pitch has its own little circle around the ball, and that's based off the pitcher's control for that pitch, okay? So we're going to step off here, and then I'm going to show you the other two. So we're going to go to meter real quick. Oh, meter's said to be the second best, second most accurate. As you can see, the circle is a little bit bigger. Not too much, but it is. It is definitely bigger, okay? That general area gets a lot bigger. So, not a lot bigger, but definitely bigger, okay? And then... Nope, that's classic. Analog. Analog is what everybody used to use. It was the meta to use. It was said to be the best pitching method possible. However, this year it is the third worst with that general area. Look how big it gets compared from pinpoint to meter and from meter to analog, okay? When you get a perfect release, that's the general area should hit. However, that's not a good area, to be honest. Definitely not nowhere near if you could use pinpoint. So now we're going to go back to pinpoint. Now that I showed you why pinpoint is the best, based off that little indicator around the ball, pitching ball marker, okay? Like, look how much smaller that is compared to the other two. It's just a world of difference, okay? So next, I want you to look at the circle where you're going to throw the ball, or where you're going to move your stick to be able to pitch the ball, okay? So when you first pick the pitch, there's a little ball that goes up, that goes down and up first, which is the motion that you're going to be doing to throw the ball, okay? Then, once it gets to the top, you got to hold it up there for however long until you're about to release the pitch and then you throw. So that little indicator right there, a little ball that indicated with that blue trajectory behind it, that's how fast you should be moving your stick down and up. For example, just for the fastball, we're saying down and up, that's what the four seam is, to be able to get the best accuracy possible, okay, which is 100%, okay? And then when you get to the bottom, you got to hold it to the top right before release. But there's a little trick on how to get better release timings, and I'll explain it now. But first, let's just focus on getting that 100% accuracy. So we're going to go up and down. Right there, we got 94%, and we release. We didn't get a good release, but right now we're just focusing on getting that accuracy as good as possible, okay? Right there, we got 97% accuracy. We didn't get a perfect release, but it was pretty close. And there we got a perfect release, and it was a good pitch right there, okay? So now we got the fastball. You saw that. I was pretty much over 90%, 95%, or over 90% for sure. Obviously, 100 is the best. I haven't gotten 100 yet, which is quite weird. Let's see if I can get it here. Nope, 94. I'm usually around 90 to 94, 90, I would say 92 to 100% with four seamers at this point. It's the easiest pitching. So you see how you have to hold it at the top, whatever. How do you decipher when to go to the bottom? Well, pretty easy. You go to the top, we got 100%. You see that circle? There's a circle that starts out, there's two circles at the bottom, right? There's one that's really big, and then there's one on the inside. The one that's really big starts shrinking. It starts shrinking until it gets to the other circle. Once that one that starts off big shrinks and meets with the other circle, that's when you should be going down to release the ball. Okay, that's gonna give you that perfect release timing. Okay, if you get really good accuracy, I think it's 75% or better, you can get perfect release. But obviously, the higher accuracy, the better the release is the better the pitch location is gonna be. Okay, so we're gonna go back up 97%. See how it closes? Boom, perfect. I was still 2 seconds early. It tells you there how early you are, how late on the release, which is the second there's a little stopwatch next to it. Still 2 seconds early, that's why I was all the way to the top, but it's still a perfect release. As long as you're in that general area around, I think it's like 3/10 of a second or 2/10 of a second early or late, you can still get perfect release, which is great. There's 100% accuracy, and it's closing. Boom, 3/10 of a second late, and we still hit our spot with perfect release. Again, practice the fastball first, master that one. It's not hard to master, I'm telling you. It's really easy, okay? Next, we're going to go to slider. So this one's a little bit more complicated. Like I said, you got to go to the side and all the way around, right? So there we got 97%. We didn't get good release timing there, okay? Let's try it again. Boom, 98%. And we got perfect release. Okay, it closed, boom. All right, so there's two ways to try to get that perfect timing, okay? There's also one at the top. There's also that little, where the little ball marker ends up. At the top, it also starts off with two circles, one that's really big, and then the one in the middle that's really small, okay? And it starts closing. That's the time, that's what you have to time your stick with that, with the one on top to get that 100% accuracy. However, I don't really pay attention to that. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't pay attention to that. The way I do it is a little bit different. I mean, honestly, I don't know if it's gonna work for you, but see right there, we're too slow, not good. The way I try to do it is for the most part, The first initial step, that's bad. That's terrible. The first initial step, you're going to start off in green. In the green. You're already going to start off in the green, right? That's pretty much what the general consensus is. However, the rest of the time is where it starts getting a little iffy. But with that being said, what I try to do is, okay, I try to say, all right, I was in green to start off with. If I can just keep this speed all the way around, I'm going to get 100% accuracy, right? Being the fact that green is where you're supposed to be, and then yellow is bad. So if I start off in green, and I just keep that speed, which I didn't do it there, okay, then I should get 100% accuracy. I was a little bit too slow there. There we go. See? Right there. We kept the speed to start off with. That's what I try to remember, put myself in my head. I'm saying, all right, I'm going to start in green pretty much every time. I don't think I've had time where I don't start in green. I just have to keep that speed in order to get 100% accuracy, right? And then you can adjust yourself. It tells you went too fast. Right there, I went way too fast. So we gotta do it a little bit slower. There it is, 100%. Like I said, I'm still getting good. I'm still trying to perfect it. The off-speed pitches are definitely harder than the four seams Okay, there's 100% right there with the changeup. That's awesome. Great start with the changeup. That's great. Boom again, 100% again. What I tell myself is, I start off in green, so just keep going that speed. You keep going that speed, right? You're gonna be able to throw really good pitches. There it is again. Boom, perfect. That's 3 times in a row I hit 100%. With that changeup. Alright, now we'll go to a guy that throws a sinker. There's 100%. 100% from Mr. Stroman right there. 100% again from Mr. Stroman. Okay. Fastballs are the easiest pitch for sure. Oh, I can pretty much get that 100% almost every time. Or at least 95%. Changeups are pretty easy too. They're literally a backward sinker motion. As you saw, the sinker's down into the up and around to the right, and this changeup's the opposite way. Okay. There's 100% right there. Cutters are my favorite pitch. I don't know why, but I just find them so easy to throw. Cutters, boom, right there. There it is. Perfect, 100%. I mean, we're looking pretty good. Yeah, we had a few mishaps on that curveball and two-seamer, but for the most part, we're looking pretty darn good with the other pitches. We just got to work on some pitches. It's a work in progress. I clearly said at the beginning, I'm not the best at it. I'm still getting better. However, I do understand. We'll go back. Actually, you know what? Let's go back to DeGrom. I want to get that curveball to show you guys. I just can't get it for whatever reason it is right now. I can usually get the curveball. Curveballs don't really give me that much trouble because they're kind of like... There we go, 100%. Boom. 91%. You can almost correct yourself too on why you're doing it wrong. Wow, there it is, 90%. Alright, now we're starting to feel the curveball again. Okay, so three of the last 4 have been really good for the curveball. There's 100% on the two-seamer, which we were fucking up on at first, but now we got it. Let's see if we can do it again. I think we can. There's another 100%. See, I still have my mishaps, but once I get it back going, I can pretty much get really good accuracy. I just got to focus more on the release now. Try to get the release better. But as you can see, I mean, the last 4 have all been 100%. Like I said, just get in practice mode. The release, to get that good release, focus on that circle closing in and getting to the other circle and meeting. Once it meets, go ahead and yank down to where the circle's at, and it should be that perfect release time as long as you have good enough accuracy. For the speed of how to go around, that's up to you on how to do it. I told you my cue is just, okay, I'm going to start in green, just try to keep that pace. That's what I try to tell myself in my head. However, there is a cue, just like the release. There's a cue at the top. That big opening, or that big circle that's open as compared to that little circle, it closes while you're going all the way around, right? You have to meet at the same point. So if that helps you, if it helps you to focus up there, then go ahead and do that. Just find your niche in practice mode. That's what practice mode is for you to do that, right? So, but I'm telling you right now, pinpoint is going to be the best pitching method. As long as you can get it down, I promise you it'll be the best pitching method. I know I had some mishaps in the middle of the video. However, I'm telling you right now, pinpoint is best. I mean, you saw it towards the end, how I got it back. I was 100% accuracy. And, you know, my release was off time, but the accuracy's there. It all has to come together. But once it does, I promise you it's going to be so legitimate. You're going to be throwing dots all day if you can get it, all right? Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this helps you. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them in the comment section below. I'll try to answer as quickly as possible. Also, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Turn the notifications on. Leave a like on the video. And like I said, leave your comments in the comment section below, all right? Also, make sure you follow me on Twitch. The link to my Twitch channel will be in the description below. And follow me on Twitter. My Twitter handle will be in the description below. Give me a follow on both platforms. Catch me live streaming and know when I'm going to be posting and know when I'm going live based off Twitter and my tweets, all right? Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you for watching.